And hello, everybody! Thank you so much for joining us for Adventure Rolls Revenants Week. We are so glad to have you here as we are continuing the adventure across Faerun. And when last we left our heroes, our party, having arrived in the fugue plane to rescue Rosa and her family as well as her village, finally coming to a culmination as Cyril, the cult leader of Dendar, managed to be turned to assist the party and be convinced to be able to go ahead and right her wrongs and be able to correct several mistakes and any pain that she may have caused along the way. After defeating the cultists, revealing much information about Greer and his involvement with the cult of the Withering Oblivion, and how everyone was involved and had various roles, and that she was rather low on the totem pole, and that Greer was overseeing basically everybody and helping people move and cultists move without being spotted, while Thalys was the person behind the scenes, making sure that experiments and information about soul gems was being passed along and learned. And from there, as you all managed to go ahead and leave, though reunions were nice and short, plans were made to be able to where Ophelia and Cyril would guide the Rose's, what remains of Rose's village, through the Feywild to head to Evermeet. And you all would head back to the material plane to warn the Selûnite Temple of the potential burning and wrath of Lord Fisher, tying up all loose ends that reside within Westgate. And so, we pick up as after successfully casting a plane shift spell with the Rosa, with the assistance of Revenant, managed to go ahead and use the tuning fork, seeing reality ripple and warp before you, starting to see almost like a fading transition where you're going from a grayscale color to suddenly you look around and you feel firm cobblestone beneath your feet. The brine and salty air of the Dragon Coast hits your nostrils. There's a clear sky up ahead with decent moonlight. Still, that blood red crescent is still ever present. It has seemed to grow ever so slightly. But as you're looking at this point, you seem to be in an alleyway. And I'll say everyone can go ahead and make perception checks for me.
21.
19.
18.
23.
Oh, I was going to say I had to do 20.
Dang, you all rolled really well. I'll say, out of game, it is very weird not to be rolling for Ophelia right now.
Yeah, she's been our friend for so long.
I got so much muscle memory from just rolling for her for the past few months. So anyway, as you all are looking around, you do see that, yes, you are indeed in the city of Westgate. Taking a look, you do seem to be on the more nicer portion of the city itself, largely where Rosa's family resides. But you are seemingly to be almost a few blocks away from the Selûnite Temple. So you're nearby. You do not see anything out of the ordinary. Street lamps are still lit, but nothing that would necessarily raise any extreme alarms.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of like look around and be like, okay, we should go. Like, it's this way.
I'm gonna watch out for any sneaky bros hiding in the shadows.
I like it. Go ahead and make Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at Alize. Alize, your wings kind of bent a weird way. Hold on. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on her. Okay. Or
Thank you.
maximum for 11 points. And while I'm doing that, I'll also do Lay on Hands. Not Lay on Hands, whatever the ASMR version is.
Healing Hands or something like that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You almost got max on that. 7 points as well.
All
Oh,
right.
better.
Thanks.
Quick question too.
Yes.
Is my warding bond still up? I don't remember how long it's been.
It lasts for about an hour, correct?
It's an hour. So if I did it when we were entering into the
Yeah, because
tower,
you didn't do a short rest. I would say, given how the
You
fight,
did not do a short rest.
no, you didn't do a short
we
rest,
did
so
not.
we're fine there.
Mhm.
Considering how long it took to go around, I would say you still have about 15 minutes left on it.
Okay.
So, all right. And with that, you look and you do see that the moon is high up in the sky, which definitely would denote that it is late in the evening, early in the next morning. But since you took a long rest, you are not at risk of exhaustion at this current point in time. And as you currently make your rush toward the Selûnite temple, everything seems to be rather calm, with 2 guards, not adorned in the Westgate gear, but definitely seems to be adorned in a bit more, almost a half plate of sorts, with Selûnite symbols around them. They look to you for, welcome back to the temple. You are here rather late in the evening.
I was muted.
Rosa, you can go after this one.
Yeah, she'll just kind of like, she looks really like rushed, like, you know, and she'll be like, there's gonna be an attack here soon. Like anytime. Lord Fisher's gonna attack the temple.
No, go ahead and... One of the guards looks over to one of the other people, and the other person right next to him, he gives a slight nod, and the other one goes, "We'll go ahead and Lord High Priest Grail. Thank you for this alert. What makes you think that Lord Fisher will be attacking here this evening or morning?"
Because he said it verbatim.
How do you know that?
We were there.
Because
Eavesdropping.
we were over there sneaking around and rescuing people and overheard him, and he said he was going to get everybody together and heading over.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I rolled a 1.
Well,
I rolled a 16.
So Rosa.
I also rolled a 16.
Okay, so Gideon, just out of curiosity, did you roll insight on this one or no?
oh no, I'm distracted by Rosa's hair not being blue.
Fair enough. So 2 16s and a 1. So Rosa, again, just being flustered and panicked, probably wondering why this guard isn't is just asking so many questions, what have you. But Alize and Rezavin, you both are reading him. There is a general sense of calm about him, but also there seems to be an element of maybe just doing his job and just trying to figure out more information about the situation.
Okay. But yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, so we gotta go like right now, probably. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, my companion here is doing his due diligence. If you wish to go inside, you are absolutely free to do so. If you wish to stay here, you can as well.
Other barricades or anything we can put up?
Barricades, unfortunately, and nothing like that. This is more so a place of worship. Things like barricades are more for the military. We have forces to protect the temple, but we don't necessarily have forces to wage war, as it were.
Well,
Well,
and,
if you guys want to go in, I can be the barricade.
and we just, I mean, how is their forces looking? Because they just got attacked, like, not that long ago.
Well, right now, you've only seen 2 of them, and it seems to be that this is the late night shift.
I mean, like, how's the area outside? Because
Oh.
that, as we were, looking around.
I get your meaning. So
Yeah.
the attacks seem to be more on the interior than anything. At this point, it looks to be fairly fine outside. Nothing too drastic. Maybe a few broken windows as a result of any stray spells or arrows flying.
Do you have any sewer entrances in here? It might not be coming in the front door.
Sewer entrances? Not in here. No.
Good. Bro,
And watch out.
it's not the time, never mind.
What'd you say, Reservin?
I can go watch if I see anyone coming.
Out here?
Yes.
All right. And then I can go warn Grail really fast. Okay. Be safe, please.
You too.
Jose, do you want to fly around, keep an eye out?
Oh wait, you can't go too far away from me though.
Why don't you two go then? Alize can keep an eye and we'll stay out here. Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I realized I'm still disguised anyways. So.
Okay. Do you want to come with me, Reservin, or do you want to stay out here?
I can come with you.
Okay.
He said he had to stay near you, right? Rosa, is your hair? Something's up with your hair, by the way. Just it's not the time, but
I mean, yeah, it's a completely. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go.
okay.
She like looks at her skin like, I don't know. Too busy.
It's a legend crap. Deal with it.
Just wanted to point it out. Gideon was like basically doing like you got something in your teeth sort of thing, but like just want to make you aware of it.
I'm a good friend.
So as you, Rosa and Reservin are heading on inside to go ahead and warn Grail. Real quick on the exterior, since those will probably take a little faster. Alize and Gideon, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Okay, I'm going to get to a couple different vantage points and being very sneaky when I am outside.
Okay, so
And
go ahead and make a stealth check followed by a perception check then.
you know, I may not roll a lot of 20s, but I do roll a lot of doubles. Those are the same.
So Alize, stealth followed by perception.
23 stealth, 22 perception.
Okay, and then Gideon with perception.
I only got a 12 on that one.
Okay.
But I'm also going to be standing there and trying to basically cast minor illusion and hold it where it kind of looks like there's like another guard standing out there as well.
Okay. All right, so that's against your spell save DC. Good.
Yeah, that's 14.
So Gideon, real quick, as you're looking, you don't necessarily see much that catches your eye in the ways of being in the evening. There's things are just moving by as pretty normal. But then Alize, as you're going, you're stealthily able to definitely be able to move through the air. The cold air just hitting your wings and your face. As you're just scanning about looking, you do see people walking about the streets of Westgate. With that 22, with how high up you are, you do see movement around the Temple of Shar. But that's really about it, considering you're going to different vantage points and heights and things like that. It's hard to tell who exactly is there.
Okay.
So as you go ahead and move on in, Rosa and Reservin, you start to rush your way into the temple, and as you do, you find that the guard that went back is bringing out Grail, who still seems to be getting a adorned into his armor ever so slightly, trying to adjust it as he is moving, but seems to be still somewhat dressed for sleep, but trying to get ready for combat. As he looks to you both. And says, so you've returned from the fugue plane, or wherever you were headed?
Yep. Everyone's good. Everyone's out. It's all dealt with, sort of. And now Lord Fisher is coming to kill you all, so we decided to come back and warn you right now.
Well, and that is not the most surprising thing to hear. How much time do you think we have?
I don't know. I mean, Rezavan kind of like distracted him for a little bit, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
He looks over to the others. Unfortunately, our defenses are rather depleted at this moment.
Yep, that's what I figured. So, we are pretty tapped too, but...
Well, he goes, how many more? He goes, maybe 2 more. The morning, they'll be rather spent, but we can do something. Something's better than nothing.
How many more what?
Guards.
Oh, okay.
We have priests here, but they can't necessarily do much.
They must be weaker too, though, because they just attacked you too and were defeated, right?
It's indeed possible if it's the Temple of Shar, but I'm surprised that the Temple of Shar would risk open warfare like this.
Oh, that's because Lord Fisher is totally a Shar follower.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think he's just done with the Selûnite Temple. He just wants it out.
That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. He has always despised our existence, and it would make sense as to why he was wanting to go for your family.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do what we can in this fight, if it comes to it. So,
Yeah, we could stay in here, or I don't know if we're all going out front, or how you want to arrange this. If there's any areas that need to be protected.
I would prefer the interior of the temple not to see bloodshed like it had prior. If we can keep the bloodshed on the exterior, that would be preferred, and potentially even maybe gain sympathy with the people of Westgate that we were attacked by another group within the city.
Okay. Sounds good.
So with that, he gives a nod to the other Selûnite, and he makes his way to go ahead and alert his guard buddies. As eventually you all are able to make your way outside, preparing for what's to come. And how do you all get ready?
As the 15 minutes passed.
The 15 minutes has not passed within this time frame, but you probably reckon that you have maybe about 5 minutes left.
Let me know if it ever ends, because I'll do a different thing then, potentially, if it ends.
Okay.
But for now, I'm sticking close to Rosa.
So, Alize, are you remaining flying in the air?
I'm not flying as I'm doing this. I was getting more using my wings to like get up to higher vantage points where I could still kind of hide. But
Right.
I think after a little bit, if she sees people start to make their way over, or anybody really approaching the temple that they don't already know, with nefarious means, then she'll come back down after a little bit.
Okay. So you all wait. Yep.
Just stretching.
Okay. Eventually, the 2 other guards do meet outside of the temple for you. And time passes. A decent amount of time where there doesn't seem to be going anything. Alize, from where you're going, at 22, there was movement outside of the Shar temple. People seem to go inside, but not leave it for some time. How long are you willing to stay up there?
I think for a while. Can I see if everybody comes back out? Can I see where they are?
Oh yeah, you managed to find a decent vantage point between you where you can see the Shard Temple and the Selûnite Temple.
Oh, okay. Can I make a paper airplane and write messages on it and throw it to where everybody else is?
You could certainly try.
Is that possible? I'm gonna try.
Yeah, just because of the unpredictability of airplanes, paper airplanes,
There.
the DC will be pretty high.
Yeah. She'll do a little test and she'll write, "This is a test." And then she'll
Right.
use her wings to kind of.
Go ahead.
I mean, she's pretty good with air currents.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Oh, well, that did not work.
I think Alize's doing origami.
8.
As it goes, it does get caught by the wind, but it seems to almost go in a completely different direction than what was intended, almost seemingly to double back on itself and head almost out to sea.
I salute you. All right. Yeah, I think I mean, if it's not a super far distance, she'll probably just glide down, tell everybody, and then kind of go from there if she needs to go back up or not. She's probably up there for the better part of like half an hour plus if this is how it's going.
At that point, a half an hour does pass with no one seemingly leaving the Shard Temple.
Okay. I think she'd cut it off at half an hour and then come back.
Rose, are
And
we
just
worried about
report.
what they're doing over there at the temple?
Would I have any ideas,
They're charging up their super rays.
like how Sharans work, of why they might be taking so long, or anything that might be going on?
You could make a religion check. It would be decently high just with the nature of Sharans, but you can certainly try.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's like a 12.
It could be any number of things, but you also know outside of secrecy, punishment and things like that, and torture are also in their wheelhouse. Trickery, things of that nature. It could be any number of things.
My question was, after the spell dropped,
Yes.
could I start walking the vicinity around the temple, use like my roguish insight to maybe see like a way they might most likely attack?
So with that, go ahead and make a perception check. If you're also trying to be stealthy, make a stealth followed by perception.
Okay. Stealth is going to be 23. And perception of first 23. Both of them.
All right. So as you're going, sticking to the shadows, remaining rather stealthy, you look around and you do see that there's many alleyways and rooftops that could definitely be used as a potential point to keep out of sight, but also as a means to potentially gain a vantage point on any given targets. However, with the perception, you don't see anyone necessarily moving within those specific vicinities. As the way that the Selûnite temple is, it's almost like in the middle of a courtyard, surrounded by houses. So it is could potentially be a fairly decent area to sneak up on, but the getting to it means crossing open court, basically.
So there's no obvious ways, I guess.
Not a clear way that you can see.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect. If it looks like there's other movement out in the city or something too, that might be good to note.
Yeah.
But
Seems to be standard movement, but after a few moments of about 10 minutes or so after Alize landed, everyone go ahead and make a perception check for me.
20.
Go back in the dice jail.
20.
Oh,
23.
6.
Gideon, there's a lot of things out there. Rose's hair is a different color.
Yeah, it's really bothering me.
I don't like change.
I don't like
I just got used to the blue.
So, as you are going, you see moving through the shadows of the streets, almost intentionally avoiding the light being cast off by the various street lamps. You see a tall figure just cloaked in shadow, but just also no clear visible markings of who they are, holding someone and dragging them. It looks to be flanked behind them is two other almost suits of armor, it looks like.
Like the armor from
It looks like the
Vane's
armor from Lord Fisher's house.
Can we see who's being dragged?
Since you all rolled above 20, it's hard to make out from this exact distance as they are about 90 feet away. So still decent ways from you all. But with that, it definitely looks to be a male human is being dragged.
Well, maybe they're just not coming tonight. We could probably pack it in here soon, I guess.
Gideon.
Hmm?
We're all
What?
look.
Oh,
the really big ones.
yeah, okay, I see now.
And alert the guards,
Halt?
I guess.
Do we see them? How far away are they?
About 90 feet, but they are slowly making their way toward you all.
I think I need to touch it, don't I?
Is there
I'm
a
gonna-
guard that we're nearby or anything?
You are currently near Grail and the 4 Saloon Night guards.
I take my spear out and I cast light on it, and I'm gonna fire it down so it hits the ground like in front of them to illuminate, to try and get a better sight on things.
Okay.
And
You're
if
trying.
I can, I'm gonna flank off to the side and hide in the shadows.
Okay. So you're gonna try and get your glaive that has light on it near
Here.
them.
I'm throwing my spear.
Yeah, your spear. I heard spear. I don't know why brain translated to glaive.
You're good, you're good. I was like, I don't think glaive's gonna go nearly as far. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's like so with that with the range, just for fun, go ahead and make an attack roll. We'll see how close you get.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you go ahead and throw it, the spear goes out and eventually lands perfectly into the stonework. Rezavan, go ahead and make for me the stealth check. Alize, were you doing so as well? Or
Yeah, I'm watching, but I'm being sneaky.
okay,
25.
Alize?
21.
Okay. All right. So you both go to the sides. Gideon, you throw the spear, and illuminated is a very interesting sight, as you do see the two animated armors that you saw at Lord Fisher's estate following. And you see again, a woman almost adorned in shadow, wearing a silver mask, expressionless. Rosa, you would recognize this as a priestess of Shar. And she is dragging a battered, beaten, and bloodied Lord Fisher.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, she just looks at Grail like, what?
Grail is also confused.
Would state your intentions?
We believe we have something that you want. He has seen enough justice by the Shah hands. If you want justice, now is the time to take it.
Not gonna, bite the bird that feeds her, however that goes. I'm a little tired right now. But why did you turn on him? Isn't he supposed to be one of y'all?
She kind of pauses for a moment, then looks down at him. At one point, yes. But recent things have come to light about this apostate. Apparently, having a hand in what may be going on with our mistress. She does not take kindly to such things.
Well, all right.
He's being affected also.
Yes, little follower of the Moon Witch.
Seems like the enemy of my enemy is our friend. So you hand him over, I would assume, until your god is safe. There'll be a bit of a ceasefire truce between you and this temple.
Lord Fisher's desire to remove this temple was his own. We cared not for it. We followed his whim because it made sense. But now it's cost not only lives, apparently his own ego is costing things further. He's yours if you want. Yeah, go ahead and insight. Absolutely.
Is
Yeah,
this a
I'm
stand
going
up?
to as well.
Go ahead. Anyone who wants to insight, you are free to do so.
Natural 20.
Oh, good.
Just
We knew
go.
that.
26.
16.
19.
Okay, so 26. What'd you get, Rezavan?
19.
Gideon, also 19?
16.
16. And Rosa.
I got an 11. She's just like, so confused.
There's definitely confusion going on here. I'll say, Rosa, based upon with that, it's not uncommon for Sharans to turn on each other if either A, it would cause their own advancement, or B, they no longer serve a purpose or anything like that. So this is not out of the ordinary, but still, this is very weird. But with that, despite the expressionless mask and monotone voice, there seems to be an element of truth in what she's saying. But again, it's hard to make out if this is 100% true or another Sharan trick. But Alize, I mean, the proof is kind of there where it seems to be genuine, at least in the sense of this is as far as maybe she's willing to say were allies, and in the instance of getting rid of Fisher, and that's it.
Okay. I don't know why I said that, and I'm like, yeah, they heard me, and then I muted myself for some reason. I think Alize will step out from where she is, and she has her hand on her blade hilt, but she's not like, looking threatening necessarily. So are those two metal guards on your end, or are those on Fisher's end?
They're Fishers, but they accompany me in case, well, needing of assistance.
So what's the plan then? You're just gonna come give us Fisher?
The plan is, he has seen a Shar injustice. He knows he is excommunicated. What you do with him is no longer our concern. If you wish to see him still remain in power, that is fine by us. But as far as we're concerned, he won't touch your temple. He has no reason to.
So you didn't know anything about who he was affiliated with?
She continues to walk a little closer and eventually stopping to where there's almost like a 30-foot gap between you all. We had our suspicions. After all, keep an eye on those in power. And tonight, the actions you pulled on Dugar, and even, well, other things, brought to light that no doubt of everything that was occurring. He came to us, and one way or another we got the truth out of him.
So were you
didn't
behind the
know-
ones that attacked earlier?
We permitted it because we saw it as our own goals being progressed. But in reality, it was the rantings and tantrums of a madman.
Well, they're still here, and they still have it. And I kind of nod to Rosa and the crown. They're off limits from now on. We'll take Fisher. You go after their family again, war's back on.
We have no intention. They can act as they please.
Good.
We have far greater concerns than a measly temple within the cities at this point.
I don't mean the temple, I mean her family.
Well, they're below the temple.
Good.
I want to insight that again.
Yeah, absolutely.
She'll insight, and then I have a question as well.
23.
Again, taking my glaive apart, and I'll rip off the robe that I have while they're doing that stuff.
Okay. Alize, what'd you get for insight?
No, not insight. I was gonna ask a question after you gave Rosa the.
Oh, I am misunderstanding a lot of things tonight, folks.
You're okay.
So with that, so Alize Rosa for 23. As you're looking, the saying of there are far greater concerns seems to hint back to the greater concern of their god being under attack. And
Yeah.
it could be the fact that Fisher was so focused on the temple is one of the things that probably earned their wrath.
Okay.
and also the loss of a lot of life. So it seems
Yeah.
that this is the final straw for Fisher, and he's facing Sharon. He faced Sharon Justice pretty harshly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
What was your question?
Well, I have no problem personally just, killing him here on the street. But I'm actually rather curious. We have been finding and following a trail of all of the gods being in danger. Is that something that Char's experiencing right now too?
she doesn't respond.
Yeah. I get the feeling that is accurate. Well, the reason I'm asking, I'm unaffiliated with anyone. Just so you know, whether that makes you feel better or not. Probably not. But the reason I'm asking is because we're trying to track down information on how to stop this. Not just for our own one side. This would also affect Char, and we have no intentions of harming her or going after any of you either. We realize Fisher was the instigator, and we have no hard feelings. But if there is information, you don't have to reveal your secrets, but if there's any information that you might have heard from Fisher that might help us get after this withering oblivion or whatever else names, Dendar, all of these are coming to a head. It would help. And you did take him out for us. Another thorn out of our side.
We shall deal with this withering oblivion in our own means. If Shar survives and is the only one, then that only benefits us. We will take care of things our own way.
And what is that?
She just turns and stares and looks at you, says nothing.
Can I use my little illusion thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make with an advantage.
You see right through the guard that's standing.
Tell me
next
what
to
your
me.
elven eyes see.
It's just an intelligence check, or is it investigation? I forgot.
Investigation check, but it is an intelligence-based check.
Yeah, okay. I got a 21.
So with that, you look, and you don't really see any illusions on her.
Or on anything else.
Or on anything else. The
Okay.
Fisher seems to be real, as well as even the 2 suits of armor.
You do see that there's a fake guard next to me, but I think you already probably knew that.
Yeah.
One's eye starting to like roll this way a little bit.
I just look to Grail, like, what's his reaction to all this? He's kind of the one that's going to have to deal with this, when we leave.
Yep. So, with that, as he's looking, he is remaining very stern and stoic during all this, but there is a bit of unease. Very well. As long as this is occurring, our temples shall reside here in peace, then? If that is the term you wish to use, then yes. There are far greater concerns than this squabble. But do not think that we won't use the opportunities to see the end of Miss Saloon, if it arises. I wouldn't expect anything less. I don't like it, but this is the only course.
If you break this truce, we're coming back.
She looks. I have no doubt about that. She looks. It's a shame you follow the Moon Witch. You would have made such a great Sharon.
You don't think so, but thanks, I think. You look so confused.
It.
He shines too brightly to ever be a Sharon, though.
Yeah. So, with that, eventually, slowly but surely, she turns away. Yes, Rezavan.
And I just thieves can't. The symbols, like the hand motions of with your skills, you could do things to help those who need it.
Are you making yourself visible when you do this?
Yeah, I mean, figure I'm seen by her, right? Has she not seen me?
She has never looked in your direction.
Ah, okay. Then I'll stand up and do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, because you rolled.
He stands out of the bushes.
You roll.
I assumed that she would have seen me, but
You rolled like a 25 on your perception, on your stuff.
well, then maybe this will impress
Yeah.
her a little bit. Then
So-
she'll take it a little more
Vengeance.
seriously.
So, with that, as you go ahead and stand on up, motioning to that, she looks back. I am doing things to help people.
The right people. Hand motions back.
And who determines that? Who determines who's the right person, who's the wrong person?
Motion towards Fisher. Just be like, how did you judge?
And how do you not know I haven't benefited from him? And with that, she goes ahead and turns away.
Hold up. I'll come over and grab Fisher, but I'll reach out the robe that I was wearing and hand it to her if she wants it.
She goes
I'm
ahead.
still in disguise from
Yeah.
the Sharing. Yeah.
She goes ahead, grabs it.
Your assassin stayed true to the last end. Stayed faithful.
No word, no nothing. And then turns.
Grab Fisher by his back. Push him back towards the temple. Is he tied up at all, or is he just beaten up?
Beaten to a bloody pulp. As you go, you see a man just where originally like fine red jacket, slick brown hair. At this point, one eye is almost swollen shut. There's blood dripping down his head. His clothes are torn. The back looks to be completely shredded. And like this man was beaten within an inch of his life, it looks like.
Sorry, we're out of healing. My bad.
Well, he looks
I'll
mostly dead.
I'll just guide him back to Rosa and Rez.
Grail looks.
This did not go the way I thought.
Yeah, Grail looks. I'm happy to see that bloodshed didn't occur, but this is odd. I won't lie.
Not for him.
Well,
yeah.
Either way, I don't want him entering this temple.
No.
My hand's on his shoulder the whole time, basically grappling him. Like, not gonna let him go. But
Absolutely.
do you? I mean, I know he is the authority here, but is there any other temples that you think would take him to justice? If we have evidence as well.
You have evidence. There should be a temple to Tyr toward the docks.
How do you think that they would deal with him?
Well, Tyr is all about justice. I imagine they would probably want deal with him most handedly if given the correct information and evidence. No doubt if they are as bad as everything claims, then they've probably been looking for him for some time.
Too bad we don't have a lawyer on our hands to help out.
Yeah. Shame.
I thought you were a lawyer.
Isn't that a conflict of interest, Gideon?
But guys, come on.
Are you
It's
not?
like, did I have his wrong this whole time?
No, he is. He is. He's joking. He's being sarcastic.
Being sassy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Facetious is another word for it.
see, yeah, because we're by the water. Okay.
Exactly.
Facetious,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah. Because we're
It's really more of a C, like you see. Anyways,
Fish, sea, fish. Yes,
Mhm.
lots of fish in the sea. I've heard that before.
We should probably get some information from Fisher before we take him to Tyr, right, guys?
I suppose. Do we?
We don't want to be shellfish
What do we
about
have?
it.
What do we have on it? Like on him right now? Because
Well, we'd have to go retrieve
Or-
some of the evidence we have, but we know the plot and everything else he's been doing. Notes that pertain back to him as well.
Ugar is alive too. He could say something.
True. Think
They
he
have-
would though?
We have 2 temples willing to at least verify the stories as well. Potentially.
2.
Saloon and Shar. As they go and talk to the
They're
priestess.
Shard
Char,
probably
Yeah.
isn't gonna.
Char's never going to say anything.
They're
They're
going
all
to say
part of
that he
their
betrayed
secret.
them.
I don't know if they're going to admit to anything.
No.
I'm just saying a possibility. I know at least one.
But if we have the books that Dugar had,
Yep.
maybe then Dugar, to not get in as much trouble, will say things.
And Fisher here is going to comply, right? And I just put just a little bit of pressure on his shoulder, squeeze it, and be like,
How
you're
much?
not
Just
going to
pass
lie
it
about
out,
what
right?
you did, right? Very
much?
lightly, just enough to like make it seem like he could crush him if he wanted to, but he's not.
I will say, he seems to be unconscious at the moment.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. He didn't seem like he was conscious for any of that.
He's like, he is very much he is still breathing. You can tell that by just having his hand on him, but he is out like a light.
I'll spare the dying just in case.
I mean, we could also just have him bleed out here as well. Just saying.
Well, not anymore. Spare the
Interesting.
dyings on him.
Oh, never mind.
No, I think the city needs to see what happened here.
Agree.
Fair enough.
So I guess
It-
Tyr might be the best option then?
If they're going to be more impartial about this and that they don't also have somebody among their ranks who's also power hungry and going to
That could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Or we
Right.
take him on the ship with us whenever we go and drop him off someplace, but I don't really trust that.
No. I mean, in all fairness, if we just drop him off, evidence, we
That'll be their
can
problem.
go on our merry way after that because the temple's safe. We did this. and we can go.
It's important to remember too, we've already seen somebody who was part of that group die and come back.
That's a good point.
Wait, a part of what group? Who died and came
Withering
back?
Oblivion.
The
Oh, yeah,
Inquisitor,
yeah.
we killed her, didn't we? And she came back, so.
Oh, forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe keeping him alive is the best option anyway. I mean, not that I was thinking about killing him, but for more practical reasons to sate your bloodlust, Alize.
Not so much a bloodlust, it's just
Are you a vampire?
yes.
Oh. You should tell me about that. That
There's
looks
no
like
fangs.
the
The only-
spiders that Rosa
Yeah.
does.
Very cute spiders. No, I only have pointy ears. I don't know. I'm not a vampire. I couldn't go out into sunlight.
Excuse me, a sassy Sarah again.
I...
Okay, so Tyr, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If he was attacking us, I would be on Alize's side. He can die in battle, but he's defenseless. We don't kill him.
If Tyr can judge him fairly, then that means that maybe we can start steering the leadership in the right direction. Hopefully.
You can afford a little time to make sure it sticks.
Yeah.
Wait, are we planning on staying here?
Saying long, but I'm just saying however long it takes for a day or two just to make sure.
I mean, we need to recover anyway.
Thanks. We
Right.
can figure out where we're going to. What's happening next? Got a plan. We got to get resources. Got to find another ship. Are the ship still here? I can't remember if they left or not. We can find out in the morning. That's fine.
I know she said she was staying enough, but now we've done so many sessions. I don't know how much time has passed. from when
Literally, and this is the funny part, folks. 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it wasn't that long.
It's been probably close to 10 sessions, and 2 days has passed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can.
So did
work
she
on
say
that.
she was staying long enough? I don't remember how
She
long.
was She said she was basically staying for a little bit, but not super long.
Hmm.
Basically enough to basically restock and potentially head back.
Okay.
Right. So, as you make your way with Lord Fisher in hand, heading down the streets, the evening, early morning, late at night streets of Westgate, making your way to the Temple of Tyr, you find the temple is rather grand in its structure. You've been to a Temple of Tyr before, built almost like a fortress of sorts, but instead of having an outer wall like you encountered before, this one is basically just a miniature castle, where it has 4 pillars, archer towers, and then an interior building. There does appear to be a human man standing about 6'5", looked to be wearing a breastplate, fairly muscular, holding a pike. Looks. Good evening. How may the Temple of Tyr be of your assistance?
Well, good evening. I'm Gideon LeBlanc. These are my friends, and this is Lord Fisher.
I see that. Why do you have him in your possession?
Well, it's a funny and a long story.
We not go pick up the evidence first?
Yeah, I was wondering. I
Actually,
was about to ask that.
yeah, you sound. If you guys were gonna go pick it up, that's fine. It sounded like you guys are heading to the Temple of Tyr first, so.
I would say we should get the evidence first. So,
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say we could split up because I don't know if we wanted to take him all the way back with us, but I was thinking Alize and me could take him to Tyr.
We know
and you
the
guys
way,
go
we could
grab
just-
it.
go grab it quick.
Yeah. Either
Yeah,
way.
I mean, and if it's on the way too. Are they on opposite ends?
They do seem to be all along the way.
You could
Yeah,
just
that's
pop
fine.
like down
Yeah.
in an alleyway for a little bit. We'll pop down real quick and come back right up to
Oh,
you.
okay.
And
All
Gideon's just
go
weakening
together,
Bernie's
but-
the entire time. It'll be fun.
So, for expediency's sake, you are able to get the book back from Isaiah. Having carried it and brought it back to the temple, one of you holding the book, the rest of you presenting. He still does inquire why you have Lord Fisher in your possession.
Well, long story, but Lord Fisher has been involved in multiple conspiracies, including attacking a saloon temple, kidnapping my friend here's family, villages, and accompaniments to that as well as we have proof of his involvement with demonic and cultish activities, including the demonic sickness up north, and it's a long list of charges.
I'll say
What hasn't this guy done?
at that point, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Do that one. Nice. That would be. That's going to be a 23. I was talking to Dealey earlier. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now.
So with that, as a 23, he looks. Just a moment. He goes
Much
inside.
obliged.
He goes inside. A few moments pass. Seems to be almost about. You're standing out there for almost about 10 minutes. You feel Fisher stir every once in a while, but then just seems to almost collapse again. And standing out there, coming out, is a Goliath man, wearing basic robes, but still holding the holy symbol of Tyr, which looks to be like almost that of a fist. And he looks. So you have informed me. I've been informed that you have, well, Lord Fisher, but not only that, charges and evidence against Lord Fisher's activities.
Correct. Including
Right.
some correspondence with even more other co-conspirators that will show that his activities are going to be a harm to the city as well as all the gods.
May I see this evidence?
Look over. He's holding the book.
I'm gonna incite him.
Okay, go ahead.
Were you gonna do something, Mark?
Give the
He's
book over.
handing.
Oh, the
He's like
book,
waiting for
okay.
you and then handing it over.
Who else?
Gotcha,
is doing,
gotcha.
Who else is doing insight?
I did, but it's a really low roll. so.
Okay. Alizé?
19.
Again, just seems to be a priest doing his job of just saying, hand over the evidence to just help with everything that you're claiming.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You can never be too careful.
Yep. So, as Resident, you hand over the book. He looks through it. Well. This is all very impressive work.
2 days, actually. It didn't take long.
That's even more impressive. But regardless, this is very handy information to look into an investigation of everything. He looks over to the other guard. The guard looks down, produces handcuffs, gives a nod.
Oh, by the way, we didn't. I mean, we would have if he had attacked, but we didn't hurt him. This is the Sharans. Just want to put that out there. So. And he ain't doing too well.
He looks.
Yeah, this wasn't our handiwork.
He incites you all and just seems to be very well, but regardless, the point, everything still stands here, looks to be in good order. We'll go ahead and continue the investigation from here to be able to go ahead and eventually get him to trial. We don't have any confirmation how long that will take, but definitely getting all this, you all should be fairly well compensated for such deeds, especially for the city of Westgate.
One request, if you don't mind. I used to be a bit of a counselor up north in the Dalelands. I don't plan on being involved in this whatsoever, but there are a few parties at play in the Dalelands that Fisher and his friends have integrated themselves into those that should be trusted. I would hope you keep this to the Dragon Coast, Westgate, and not ask for the official help Dalelands at the moment.
Oh, we had no intention. He is a lord of Westgate, and Westgate justice is what he shall face.
Just making sure.
Absolutely. We have no conflict with the Dalelands, but their interest is their own.
With Lord Fisher out of the way, sounds like there's going to be a bit of a vacuum here in the city. I'm sure a lot of factions will be jiving for a little bit of piece of the cake, piece of the pie. What do you think is going to be happening? Is there anything we can do to help that for the people here to make it a better place?
Westgate, you're going to have to almost tear the whole city down in order for it to even be a better place. There will be a vacuum within his position, no doubt, but the other lords and ladies and barons, they will vie for power and do as they always do, lie, cheat, steal in order to get to the top. They won't pursue or even care about if Lord Fisher is condemned. They'll just see him as one piece of the puzzle being removed.
Do you wish to see the city get better?
That is why we are trying him.
Would you go after any others that are corrupted or would harm the innocent?
Why do you think we are here?
That's why we came to you. We have a contact that I think would be a great ally in the city that can get things done, that wants the betterment. We'll at least let them know that you're here and that you could be an ally.
You mean Dugar?
I'm glad to hear.
I recognized his handiwork.
And that makes, I think, us feel a lot better about what we're doing.
It's only one agent, but one is better than none.
Kind of like to the others.
Unless we mentioned it and I missed it, and I don't necessarily want to do the whole spiel again, but I think I would mention his involvement with the Withering Oblivion specifically, and like what
Right.
we witnessed, and also that we witnessed him trying to gather up everybody to go attack the Selenite Temple.
Yeah, you see him jotting all this down, and was, this will be solid evidence against his crimes, and will definitely be adding to his weight and punishment. Again, thank you for your assistance in making Westgate at least a little bit of a safer place. You will be compensated, no doubt. Where are you all?
Appreciated.
Where are you all staying, and for how long? It'll probably take a few days in order to procure everything.
Look to Rosa.
Torellis house.
Ah, I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah.
Rosa, do you... I kind of look at the others as well. Just kind of like broader question. We wanted to talk to Fisher at all?
I'm so tired.
Not tonight. I'm just saying.
I can't, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could ask them to ask if they found anything. We've done so many interrogations. I can't take one more of those.
I
Genuinely.
just want to make sure. That's all.
You're not super stoked to go and interrogate another 20 people?
No. I need to go cry somewhere, I think.
I think she was
If I
being a
don't go to
sassy
sleep
Sarah
soon,
again.
I'm gonna cry too.
Well then, if you don't mind any information you glean from the interrogations while we're here, if you could pass along to us, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
I can just go to shake his
Do
hand.
you happen to have any contacts within the Temple of Bahamut?
Not many, but most I know are within the bounds of Cormier. But I can't think of anything at the moment. I might be able to assist you further, but it'll probably have to be some time. It'll probably at least be in the morning or early afternoon when I'll be able to get that information.
It's okay. You don't happen to know a General Greer, do you?
I am familiar
ring a
with the.
bell?
I am familiar with the name. I understand that he was a rather quick and up and coming general, climbing the ranks rather quickly, from my understanding.
He is the center of all of this. Fisher is merely a player.
Now that
Greer.
is a serious accusation, and you will need evidence behind it.
And that's fine.
Which for now, we would hope you keep that to yourselves while the investigation continues. We have the element of surprise. We don't need it being spread like a wildfire that we know that quite yet.
No, but that's why I wanted to know if you had any contacts.
I do, but I'll need to be able to find them.
That's fine. I figured you wouldn't be one to just spread misinformation without solid concrete evidence.
Good idea.
But I needed to make sure if you did know of him or not.
I am aware of him at the very least.
All right.
He might have been the one I was hitting to earlier.
Well, good to know.
Well, we have a date with a pillow and a blanket, if you don't mind.
He gives a nod. You all look like you could use some rest.
Take that as a compliment.
Nothing makes you feel your age is nonstop.
I feel like youngins with you.
Work.
Three. We go home.
Yeah.
And with that, you all slowly but surely make your way back to the Torellis estate. Eventually, finding rest in your various rooms. Before you all go to bed tonight, is there anything you all care to get done or taken care of?
I think I would, after like we all kind of clean up in a bit, but like before we all go to bed, Gideon will make just a like tea for everyone, and then he'll knock on Rose's door.
Yeah, let me see. So with it being calmer, I think being home is a good thing, and I think she would have thanked you all for helping her, but she does seem pretty upset, especially now that the adrenaline is kind of worn down. So she does probably go to her actual room, and is kind of just in there. So when you do open the door, she probably has like a blanket around her like this, and she like pokes her head. What?
You mind if I join you for a few minutes? Won't be
Yeah, I
long.
guess. And I turn and you can see her like doing this. But
I close the door. You don't need to hide any of that. I've done my fair share of crying. I'll grab a chair and kind of bring it up to the bed near her and Made some tea.
Thanks. What kind?
Lavender. It's a bit of Hope's concoction back in the day.
Lavender's good. She takes it.
Just wanted to check in on you, really. I know you've been through a lot. You and I, as different as we are, have also been through very similar things and a bit of a kindred spirit throughout this. Can't imagine the rage that's going through you right now.
I mean, I should be grateful that my family's alive, and I am, obviously. But I really thought that, I don't know, I guess I really had a lot of hope that most of my village was, like, I mean, I thought they'd all be asleep, and I just needed to wake them up from the nightmare, and then it'd be over. And after all my work to try and live a life that didn't target anyone indirectly, there's so many people dead. And Alize's making jokes like it doesn't matter. So, I just have a lot of feelings.
I get that. I don't think Alize doesn't care. I know she does. She's very much like me, where in moments of stress and emotion, the jokes are a way of our self-defense and all. But I know it didn't comfort at all, didn't help you. And she wasn't joking about those that had died, but
I know.
I think she has a bit of a target in her eyes for Greer and all those connected to him.
Yeah, I don't know. It was bad timing, I guess.
I'll let that be between you guys. Maybe give it a day or two. I know she cares a lot. We've talked a lot about how much we've been willing to do for you and your family.
That's why I didn't snap or anything. I tried really hard not to. But I was pretty close. One more joke. I would have lost it, Gideon. I would have lost it.
I don't blame you.
I mean, but that's not the actual problem. The actual problem is so many people are dead and trapped in soul gems or something. And they didn't choose the adventuring life. They didn't choose any of this. They were just around me. And it's just was my worst outcome. I'm happy for the people we could save. But, I mean, what's the point of ever settling down anywhere if this is going to happen? Like, I guess I can deal with it better or something, but that doesn't really matter if people are still dying.
Well, what did you used to tell me when I used to blame myself for my friends dying? Never blamed me for that. Never blamed me directly for putting that Hydra there, walking them into that cave. I could have stopped them. That was my decision. Responsible, sure.
I know,
It
like,
wasn't
it's
my
not
intention.
even, it's not even like I'm like, it's all my fault. Like, I did it, but it's my presence that does it. So, you know.
Yeah, but I guess what I meant is look how much good has come out of what I can do. You guys have shown me that. Look how much good you've done. Doesn't seem like it balances the scales, but trust me, it does. The little tiny rock that we put in the lake, that the niceness that Revenant does, and the gold that he gives to a sick boy, those ripple out. One day that boy could be mayor of a town or an adventurer like us and saves thousands of lives. You can't control what evil people do and who they affect. It would have happened no matter what. But those villagers were happy to have someone there that cared for them, inspired them. And you're not going to... This fight that we do, it doesn't make the sacrifice in vain. It doesn't help. Trust me. I know these words are not really going to help. That rage will always still be there, that guilt, that fire. You just have to direct towards the thing that started all of this. And I don't want you to be mad at yourself. Because I could have stopped Thalos before he did all this. In fact, the Thalos was behind a lot of what happened to your family. That's on me as well. I'm sorry.
I was actually going to say now we have a common enemy because I can't believe what he did. So, I mean, not that I wasn't motivated before, but I'm going to translate this book to every syllable and find some sort of weakness to take him down with it. Trust me.
Are you mad at me?
No.
You don't blame me for what the house has done, right?
No.
Don't be mad at yourself. And don't be angry at yourself. To yourself like you talk to us.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's hard to even describe my feelings right now.
I get it, though. I mean,
But
I'm sure there's a lot of it that I don't get, but I feel like out of anybody, I can at least empathize.
yeah.
I can tell you, though, the nightmare and those feelings don't wake up in the morning. Don't go away when the sun comes out and you think you're done with the dream. It just hurts a little bit less every day. The worst thing you can do is like what Revenant says, is just forget about them. As long as you remember them, cherish them, as long as we fight for them. But yeah, they're not dead.
I think if we can get them out of those crystals and if we can take the ones away from Thalos, I think then I can feel better. I mean, not amazing, but you know, like that at least there's something done for them.
I will say, though, and hopefully I can rein in these feelings by then. I don't mind leaving Fisher alive. I'm not going to want to keep Thalos alive. But we'll see what happens when I get there.
I don't really know what the right answer is for that, but I do know that number one, he needs to not be treated lightly. But number two, there might be other uses. So we just have to be strategic with whatever we do. And probably listen to Revenant because he's got his head on straight with this stuff, so...
You know, Alizé does too. She had a lot of the same ideas he did. We just had a different end result.
Yeah, maybe. She just really wanted to kill a lot, so I think we need to talk or something at some point. I don't know.
We have a few days and nothing to do at the moment, so maybe we'll find the right time and the right words to say.
Yeah.
Also, she is a Fey assassin, right? I mean, I think she said that a couple times. I know a few times I zone out, but like I'm pretty sure I picked that up. I don't
Bounty
understand.
hunter? I thought they captured people alive, so I guess sometimes they're
Necessarily.
dead or alive. I guess it depends on what it is.
Yeah, I think a little bit more skewed to the dead, but
Maybe.
okay,
That was
alive
not
sort
like
of
the
thing.
Feywild I was associated with or familiar with, so I don't know.
You're from the east side. She's probably from the west side. I get that.
Yeah. I was raised here, so I'm not really super Fey or anything.
You're not blue, that's for sure.
Yeah, I noticed that. I can't remember the last time I was blonde.
Kind of like this look.
Oh, really?
Bet your resident does too.
Okay, time for you to go. Good night. Get up, and I start shoving him out the door.
Not a problem. You have a good night.
Good night. Slam the door.
They're so cute. Just walk away.
So, is there anything else anyone want to do before going to bed?
I think Resvin in any of the downtime is going to be pouring through the book he has and seeing if you can find anything about how to make necromancy fire or release things from soul gems.
So, as you go ahead and flip through that book, that's where we're going to go ahead and take a break for tonight. So we'll go ahead and cover what you find when we come back from the break, because you mentioned downtime. That will play into what happens next. So with that, you're not going to miss happen next, folks, as we take a little bit of a breather and have the characters stretch their legs after having fairly few intense sessions. Can't wait to see what everyone does. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. Stay tuned. welcome back, everybody. If you're joining us, our heroes have managed to save Rosa's village and also bring back Cyril from the cult of Dendar, and also even managed to turn the dastardly Lord Fisher over to the authorities for investigation and the like, bringing a little bit of calm into their lives as they all had to rest for the night. And Rezavin, you said before we went off to break that you were going to go ahead and take a look at some stuff within your book to see what you can learn about Neuralis, the fire, and also potentially rituals regarding freeing people from soul gems. I'll say at this point, as you are investigating, go ahead and make a religion check.
Guidance myself as course.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be any chance Gideon could be there to assist him? Because I think he would be doing that too. And if I was, I'd try and give you the help action. It's up to you.
If you want a room with me, you can.
This is like overnight type of things. I just meant like when you're researching.
Yeah, this will be. This is overnight. We're doing this one.
Never
first.
mind. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
we're doing.
kidding. Sorry.
So with that, what you get?
Brisbane, scoot over.
So religion, oh, decent. Yeah, plus. Oh, it's +2 for religion. Nice. 19.
19. So as you are looking, you do manage to find a potential lead in how to do things like a necrotic fire. It appears to be that of almost Neuralis' version of holy fire, as it were. And there are different rituals and ways in order to gain that fire. Your understanding, you've seen this done before, is with Selûnites, is done before a full moon, and a ritual is performed where it usually needs Selûne's blessing. So in order to make it, you need to perform a ritual where or under what your deity would find most sacred. So again, Selûne, it's a full moon. You would gather, seems to be that for Neuralis, it would be along the lines of a graveyard, as it were. And most likely beneath the moon. So performing, and you do see marks of the ritual and how to be able to gain that type of fire, and the ritual needed before a new moon, specifically beneath a graveyard.
Or a new moon?
A new moon. So when it is completely darkened.
Okay. So if I remember right, we're pretty far from that then.
Currently, you're pretty far from that right now. You're probably about a month away from a new moon. Making sure I have my positioning right. Yes. Yep, a month.
Okay. I think there's a little frustration that Resvin has with that knowledge, and he'll kind of close his book a little angrily and go to trance.
Yep. Okay. So, as you all have a long and restful sleep, even for the elves, this is probably maybe a little bit longer than you're normally used to with how much you've done within the last few days. Due to the investigation, you are suggested to stick around and also need to figuring out where to go next, as well as even getting your reward together. It is estimated for about a 10-day of downtime. So as a reminder, that is literally 10 days of downtime. So a week in Faerun. For that, go ahead and roll d20s to determine the order in which we cover downtime. And also, as usual, if you want to do something with somebody, feel free to do so. Time is loosey-goosey here.
Ew.
Keep it on brand there, Rosa.
Yeah.
And it's just a flat d20. You're not adding anything. So with that, Alize.
I thought I had to add 10. One for each day. I just got a 10 though. Actually.
Gideon.
I beat Rosa. I got a 1.
And Reservin.
A nat 20. So
All right, so
Fine.
that is probably the
Perfect use of
easiest
one.
initiative order I think we've ever had to do for any of our things and the entirety of us doing this. So with that, Reservin, you are actually up first. So we saw a little glimpse of what he's doing. What is he doing for the rest of the time?
So I think he'd check with Hatham and Grail if they have anything that they can offer, because a month is too long in Resident's mind. So he wants to find something sooner to get these soul gems taken care of.
Yes.
So he's asking them if they have anything, ritual details, that kind of stuff.
At that moment, Grail, well, I mean, the only other solution on our end is waiting for that of a full moon, and we're a few 10 days away from that, or at least 10 day and a half by my count, with where we are in the moon cycle. So that's a bit outside of your purview, or time frame, I should say. As far as rituals are concerned, there's other means to be able to the soul gem itself just needs to go through an area of purification. So if it's through holy fire, that is but one means. I'm sure there's arcane means to do so. As then Hatham, there are some arcane means. I mean, from what I'm able to gather with things of this nature, potentially if you're able to produce a bit of arcane fire and maybe douse it in that and then use that as a means to be able to channel any type of divine magic that you might have into it, and then to be able to bring the soul out, be it that of resurrection type magic or even cleansing type magic, that could potentially being using the arcane fire as a way to amplify your own magic. And arcane fire is something that I can produce. It will take time, but I can do it.
Okay. Like a lesser restoration type spell, would that work?
It looks that is certainly possible.
Okay. Can we do it soon?
I will need about 2 days in order to prepare, but I can certainly try. I need to be able to get the things together to be able to channel my own magical abilities into a basin to be able to allow for everything to occur.
It will be enough to take care of 11 souls.
I did not realize it was 11 souls. As far as that is concerned, it might have to be done over the span of a few days in that case.
Whatever you need, just let me know. I will take care of it.
It will take some out of me, but I can assist as best as possible.
You need gold, I'll lay my whole bag of money on the table.
Nothing like that.
Anything you need.
Nothing like that. I'm just going to be spending a bit of my own vitality.
Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready.
Give me at least 2 days to gather these materials.
Okay. So, I will let Rosa know about that plan then. And so she can be there for that too.
Yeah, I would.
If she
wanna
wants
be
to
there for
assist
sure.
in any way too, she can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is there any way I
and
can
then-
help?
Absolutely. You technically cast divine magic, so you can assist in that if you have any means, like I said, cure wounds, healing type magic, restoration type magic, or even resurrection type magic. That can certainly assist.
And I'd probably make it aware to everyone too that I'm doing this. So if anybody else wanted to jump in on it, they can. But definitely Rosa will be in the know.
Mhm.
Yeah, Gideon would definitely want to help out.
So during the waiting time, we haven't gotten any reward yet, right?
Not yet. Just due to the amount of it, they seem to be gathering their reward for you guys.
Okay. If we can have somebody identify the sword,
Oh yes. Yeah.
I would do
Yes,
that.
that's
Gideon.
Perfect. Gideon. So
Gideon, here you go.
Yes. Sure. What do you want me to
Identify
do
this,
with this?
please?
I can definitely do that for you.
Thank you.
Identify.
you are able to go ahead and cast Identify, and you find that it is a short sword that is a flame tongue.
It's a spicy sword.
So you have to activate a specific elvish word, and then you manage to go ahead and activate it to be able to go ahead and, as you do so, you see it go and just wreaths in flame.
That's cool.
It's very warm.
Can you change the color? Or is it just fire?
If I focus, can I change the color?
Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Okay.
some salt on it, sprinkle some other.
Some copper piping on the side.
21.
As you kind of try to go ahead and focus in on it, what color do you try to change it to?
Necrotic green fire.
Necrotic Blackfire?
I want it to be green.
Green.
Necrotic fire.
All right, you got it. So you seem to focus up, and it does slightly begin to change into a more green type.
Like this color.
Yeah. Like that color for World of Warcraft people out there, like the Fell. So
Very nice. I was thinking you were going to do white flame, sort of like for the dove, but I think I like the green better. Plus, you and I can
That's a
match.
good color.
Because sometimes do green.
Yes. I think it looks nice. Still hot.
How have I never thought you could change magic items color before? I grew up around magic items and I never changed the color of any of them. Oh my
Gideon
gosh.
is super smart.
Sometimes it takes a small mind for a big idea.
You have to be real dumb.
Sometimes people have too many things bouncing around that, once it's empty, you kind of just can hear the easy ones. The good ideas better.
It's when you're at the cusp of the canyon of the void that you're find your best ideas.
Flame tongue short sword. I can add that.
you
to
should
my
be able to
inventory.
add that. It's also, yeah, it should be there.
I got it.
Perfect, and they will require attunement.
Yeah, I will attune to it then.
Perfect.
Rosa now trying to change the color of her crown.
She's like,
It clashes.
no, she dare not change anything about that, but maybe other things.
And I would say to my dagger then, don't get jealous. It's okay. I still like you a lot too. There's nothing wrong with you. Do you want to be a different color?
There's no response.
I think he's pretty
I
happy
don't
with
know.
that color.
I don't know if you are hearing me or if you are ignoring me because you are mad, but let me know.
There's no response. So,
Yeah.
It gives me like Karis talking to her wrist marking vibes.
Hey, they said that there's like a personality potentially in some
No,
weapons,
for
so
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's so funny though.
he's taking a shot.
we love it. So, as you go ahead
He's been just shooting a shot with his sword.
so as you go ahead, a few days pass, and eventually Hatham does come and get you. And rather than going to the temple, he does it in the Turalis household, where he looks like he has a bronze basin of sorts, various sticks of incense, and also bits of wood that he seems to go ahead and light, and cracking the wood, putting it into the bronze basin. Eventually taking a knife out and slitting his palm of sorts, and going to go ahead, do a bit of damage to himself and pour it into the basin. As I said, part of my vitality. With that, he focuses up, and you see him begin to cast what looks to be almost like a firebolt type spell. As it forms in his hand, goes into the wound, and then pours around. He reaches into the basin and starts to glow this this blue type flame, but unlike the other flames that you've seen before, this one is almost translucent in its appearance. It's very similar to the one that you saw with the Nothic those many moons ago. So, go ahead, and with this count, we should be able to do, by my count, 4 or so per day, as long as you have the means to be able to cast.
Yeah, I can cast too.
So yeah, I'd start with lesser restoration, channeling that into the fire.
Okay. So, for expediency's sake, we'll say go ahead and so I'll say for how many are each person for between Rosa and Rezavan casting divine spells into the ritual per day?
How many are
Like spell
needed, I
slots?
guess?
Yeah, spell slots. There's 12, so it's per day.
Is it one per person, though? Is that what you mean?
So if you are exchanging off, if that's what I mean, or are you both pumping it into the same one?
I think every day
I-
we'd probably just do it.
So
Whatever we need to do to make it work, I guess.
okay.
I have 2 spell slots. I would be willing to use up every day for second level. That's all I got.
Okay, so I guess I was trying to figure out the order, and like, are you guys like, is someone doing one, someone doing another, then like, or is someone going in between? Like,
Sure, we
Does
can-
one casting just cover the 4 then? Is that what you're saying?
no, it's going to be 1 per gem.
Oh, sure. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll do 2 and she could do 2 or something.
All right,
Yeah, that's fine.
sounds good. Yeah,
I'll do third level, honestly.
Sorry, I don't know what my brain. My brain's off tonight for some reason, guys. I don't know why. So anyway,
You're totally good.
as you go ahead and do so, for each of those, I'll say Rezavan and go ahead and make 2, and then Rosa, go ahead and make 2, and we'll just see how those will cover for most of the days. So that way you're not making like 6 rolls.
Like, are you asking what we're
Making a roll?
casting?
What are you casting, and then that's going to impact the roll.
Yeah. I think I only have lesser restoration that can do anything like that. So
Did you say revivify? Do I have to use a diamond, or do I just do the straight up spell?
So it's resurrection magic and any healing or restoration type magic.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do I have to use a diamond if I put revivify in there, or can I just put the spell revivify in?
Because revivify does require a material component, yes, you would need to spend the diamond.
Okay. So no. Just cure wounds, I guess.
Okay.
Does that work?
He according to what Hatham said, yes, it should. That will impact the DC of stuff, but yes, it will work.
Or I'm trying to see if I have anything else that would work for third level. Yeah, I mean, I could also do lesser restoration if he thinks that would be better.
All right. right, so go ahead and make 2 checks each for me with your casting modifier. So wisdom for both each of you.
Guidance. I'll do guidance for everything.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay,
Is
so
Gideon here for this too? Coming
He's-
over, Gideon.
He said he would be.
Bardic inspiration.
I'd watch, but I can't contribute.
How many bardic
jack squat to this.
how many bardic inspirations do you have, Gideon?
Well, this is a different day, right?
Yeah, this is a different day, but
Yeah, so three total.
okay, so one of the checks, I asked that because this is 4 checks, so one of the checks is made without bardic inspiration.
that's fine. 18 is
Okay.
for mine.
Okay.
19 and a 21.
Okay, and
I also got 21.
I did use one of your bardic inspirations for that.
right.
So
Oh, perfect. So with that, as you are going, each of you using lesser restoration, over the course of the next 3 days, again, just for expediency's sake, so not on this a little too long. Eventually, about halfway through the 10-day of downtime, you are able to go ahead. Each gem from the one you managed to go ahead and capture in back in Cormier, and then the remaining also ones that you found at the Fugue Plane of Rosa's village with the 11.
yeah, I would probably give Rosa ask her if she wants me to pass on a message to any of the people inside too, because I've been able to talk to them if I touch it. So just would maybe find out who it is and ask if she has something she wants to say to them.
Yeah, I would definitely ask him to convey that I'm so sorry that this happened and that I was too late, but I hope that they can rest now. And I would also maybe ask him to say who's still okay and that they're rescued. It's just kind of basic comforting things. But she's pretty emotional saying it as she's kind of relaying the message, and probably while we're freeing everybody too. It's a very emotional process.
Yeah. Eventually, all the souls that you managed to go ahead and free are done so. It is a taxing experience as you channel the divine energy into the flames. You see it expand outward and brighten and intensify, and then dampen the moment that it's spent. But the gems glow brightly and then fade when the souls are finally freed.
And I'll definitely say goodbye to Rin as well.
Yes. And Rin, thank you for everything.
Glad you can find rest now.
With that, as you spend basically on day 5 for you and everyone, or most people, it seem, the ritual has come to a close. The soul gems are freed.
Are these useless, empty things now, or are can they be refilled? Are they rechargeable? How does that work?
Hatham looks, right now they're just standard gems. If you were to kill somebody and do a ritual, you could recharge them with a soul, but that would require very specific magics to do so. Even then, you would need specific gems to do it. The weaker the gem can hold more souls, but the stronger gems can hold more powerful souls, and usually those are ones that have either strong divination, mighty feats, or long-lived. For instance, a weaker one this cannot hold the soul of an ancient dragon, for instance.
So these are just regular gems, though. They're not like soul gems. They're
Right.
any sort of gem. Okay, just making sure. Because we could just sell them then.
Yeah.
Because I feel like gut instinct, you could tell me if I'm wrong, but Morales would not enjoy me capturing souls.
You get a
I feel like that's pretty evil.
You get a strong feeling that is based upon everything you've encountered in this campaign up to this point. That's pretty evil.
That is not
Yeah.
evil. Anybody could do that.
I'll ask him to save one though.
For what?
Just in case. Fear. The idea of a lich using soul gems, if they can't be killed, they might be able to be imprisoned. If you don't want to, though, I understand. If it's against you think it'd be against your deity.
Yeah, that's
Our
a tough
deity.
one. Do I have an instinct on that one?
Um,
And also instinct on the Raven Queen and him? Suggesting that too right now.
you know what? Make a
So-
religion check. This will cover both counts of just how, regarding capturing a lich into a soul gem or someone you suspect is going for lichdom, and then regarding the Raven Queen.
50.
If he even has a soul.
What'd you say?
15.
15. Sorry, cut off there a little bit. With that, 15. As far as capturing, based upon just what was even just told about gems and stuff like that, it's possible that these gems wouldn't even be able to contain him. You would need something a little bit stronger. As far as Raven Queen and such goes, based upon what he's told you, the Raven Queen wants the souls freed. As far as wanting a person who does undead, the Raven Queen may not look favorably upon using that type of magic.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you that I don't think these are strong enough, and also that might not end well for you or me.
Fair enough. Just an idea. We'll find another way then.
Yes, I think we can find another way, a good way to do things, and I will help you. So, I would, I guess, sell these or have Gideon help me sell them because I don't know what I'm doing with selling stuff.
Yeah, so you'd be able to sell them for their half listed price. You have 6 rubies, 5 emeralds, and 1 sapphire.
I'll even come up for a second. I was about to ask if I could haggle for more.
So, however much we get for them, I guess.
1 second. So yeah,
Why don't we use that money and we can either give it to Dugar or go find some people in need in the city too.
I was going to buy some stuff for the kids.
So
Yeah, yeah.
let me
Not
go
with
ahead.
all of it. You can have whatever you want, but
Watch it be like 1 gold.
I'm like, 10 silver to you, 10 silver to me.
Alright, and then
I give Resbin 1 copper. I think this is about equal.
so
thank you. This is so kind.
with that, doing some quick math here. So you actually guys, so selling these, doing some very quick math, you come into about selling all of those together between the two of you, managed to come into about 2,000 gold pieces.
The kids do not
Wow.
need that much gold.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money.
You guys
I don't
remember?
know.
You guys were selling 12
Yeah.
gems. Like
Yeah.
gems
That's
are
fair.
a lot. And I was wrong. It was not half. It was about a quarter or so, actually. So, because they
get all
definitely
the
How
bags.
much was it again?
2,000.
2,000. Okay.
Oh.
Divide by 4.
So everyone gets 500, I guess.
Yes.
Rachel's like, can we get on that?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely give you guys all your share.
Oh yeah, no, put a soul gem plot in. That'll be great. You know, they totally won't sell it at all. It's totally fine. Me as the DM being right now is like,
Yeah, what have I done?
why didn't I think this through? Being like,
No, Resman, do you
so
think we
much
could
money.
duplicate these gems while we're having a 10-day? Let's
so let's just go with experience. No matter how long you've DM'd, there's always at least one moment in every campaign of, I didn't think that part through.
Oh yeah,
I
but
also
did not want Zach to have fireball glasses for half the campaign for
But-
him to use. So
also, you guys are well over half the campaign at this point. You guys deserve a windfall. So
Yeah.
thanks, Luke.
So, all right. So, is there anything else that Resvin does for the rest of his 10-day?
I mean, I would definitely spend a portion of that gold to try and set up the kids with things they might need.
Oh, absolutely.
So, food, clothes, things like that. Like, I don't know. Name
Honestly,
a price.
a good amount of that, if honestly, just finding decent food that lasts them a long time and clothing and bedding, you could get a lot of that for about 50 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll give them 100.
All right.
Maybe give it to Isaiah so the kids don't spend it all on kids.
Isaiah will have it. I'll give it to Isaiah. He's in charge of the money.
Yep.
But just like provide for whatever they need. Just hopefully encourage them to keep the city. kids safe.
Isaiah will look at you. You are absolutely too kind. We will put this to good use.
Anything else I can do? I mean, if there is like cool items to buy here too, I would go with somebody if they want to go shopping for something. But
Yeah, and we can cover that even after session. So as to if you buy anything.
Yeah.
So with that, Alize.
I don't do anything. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Um,
Rosa.
she's gonna definitely spend probably a good day getting all the soot and stuff that she had gotten her wings so dark with. Because birds got a bird, I guess. And then yeah, I mean, if Rosa was wanting to talk to her, I feel Alize's kind of in a she's a give you space kind of person. So she's not gonna really like approach anybody necessarily, but I feel like she'd probably do some grocery shopping and, you know, help prepare food, and she'll resummon Cal the next day.
Yeah. So eventually
and
enough
check in with him.
time has passed within the 10-day where he's able to get there, and then you resummon him. As you do so, well, that was a journey. I managed to get my way back to Evermeet and alert your son. It seems that Eloy has made her way back there. So working with Queen Moonflower to see about getting things taken care of. See what they can do to help within all this.
Yeah. And she'll fill in Cal what they did.
Well, that is quite a lot, but good to hear that and see that you all are doing well, all things considered.
Yeah. And I knew Greer was behind it the whole time.
He was rather suspicious, wasn't he?
Yes. So we need to work on him and thinking about trying my hand at praying to Bahamut again and seeing what's going on.
Well, doesn't hurt to always try, but we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where we're going next?
Probably after Thalos. Greer.
Well,
Probably going to be heading up north, so...
if that's the case, I mean, probably need a ship of some kind. But I imagine you all will handle that. That's none of my concern. I'll go where you go.
We will need a ship.
Yes, well,
But
yes, well, if you do, make sure that it is a good one. I don't want to find any strange rats again.
it's a very strange rat.
You said he was a mage? He was a mage or
He's
a
a
person?
human or something. Yeah. Yeah. Regular ratatouille. I don't know what that is.
What is that? Did you
That's the
just
type
make
of
that
food
up?
they have here. Yes.
Oh,
There's some myth or something about a rat being intelligent enough to help cook or something. Circle of intelligence, circlet,
well, that's just
magic
ridiculous.
items. Supposedly he made really good soup. I don't know.
You need the right person to write that story, otherwise it wouldn't work.
No, I'm saying I heard it here. Some mortal plane's weird. Okay?
They say the Feywild is strange, but yes, I guess so.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I could always go and try to look for a boat too, especially after we get the money.
Yeah.
And try to find one. Well, after we know what direction we're going, I'm
Yeah.
just saying we're gonna go in this
Yeah.
direction, and now we have a boat, and that's as far as I'm gonna go.
Okay.
We don't have to like talk about that plan like right here,
Yeah.
right now. But
Absolutely.
and then I think she's just keeping vigilant, keeping an eye on the moon.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she'd probably try praying to Bahamut
Okay.
again, seeing if she can connect to that.
So the moon doesn't, and this goes for all of you as well, the moon doesn't seem to change much shape outside of going through its usual phases. And with that, go ahead and make for me a wisdom check.
Okay. Wisdom. Not a save, a check. Well, they're the same number anyways.
Yeah, for a ranger they would be.
17?
Okay. As you go ahead and do so, you reach out and as you do so, you do feel almost like a presence at least hears your words.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. If you know what's going on, hopefully you're aware of Greer. And hopefully... What's that other dragon's name? It started with an F, I think.
Frank.
No.
Sorry, Franklin.
I didn't use his government name. Wraith of the Coast, Fugue Plane. I looked it up last week, but gosh dang it. Well, basically I mentioned the dragon that we had talked to on the
Shatterbloom?
Shatterbloom. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. As you do so, there does indeed feel to be a response, or at least a reception to your words, as a warmth fills you, and that is definitely a recognition in hearing you. But nothing really beyond that.
Okay. I think she'll just try to keep that connection and just explain whether the gods know that or not. I don't know.
Okay.
She doesn't know.
With that, there's definitely a consistent area of connection and hearing and understanding, but not really much beyond that, it would seem.
Okay. I think after a little bit, after she's done, she'll just
All right.
stop.
Sounds good. Anything else, or are you all good?
I think after the crystal thing happens, I'm trying to like figure out how to like naturally initiate a conversation, which is weird to say because it shouldn't be that hard, but like I think after the crystal thing and everybody's like, okay, now we can kind of like chill, she'll like take the temperature of how Rose has been feeling too, and then I guess if we're all just like hanging out, she'll just kind of like start talking or to everybody, I guess, if everybody's here. I mean, it's probably when she's trying to capture everybody's.
What are you trying to do?
She's just gonna try talking to everybody. I don't know. I was gonna have her apologize.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out if you were trying to do a one-on-one with me or if you were trying to do a group thing. Okay.
No, I think it's just kind of to everybody of just like, hey, good job, and are you guys feeling better? And, you know, specifically to Revenant and Rosa, because they were really worried about these soul crystals in particular, right? Because you guys were the two doing all that work for a few days. So I think if she's addressing just like, are you guys feeling better? Are you, you know...
Sorry, I'm trying to think in order, like, were you wanting to do a one-on-one with me, or was this...
That depends if Rosa wanted to approach her first.
Because we're going in order, so I think that's where...
Yeah.
Like I said...
That's where
like I said, things are loosey-goosey. If you guys want to, you can, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a proposal. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe we can go through all of everybody's downtime first.
Sure.
And then you and I can have a convo
after
if we still have time. And if not, then we can just do it the next session.
Sure.
Because I could see it kind of being kind of long and I don't want to box anyone else out of time.
Yeah, that's how I was. Okay. That's how I was like, I don't know. But that's all Alize does. She's not doing anything crazy.
Sounds good. In that case, Rosa.
Okay. I was happy I was kind of near the last because I could make a list. So I think, you know, kind of right off the bat, like that night, and then also every day of the 10-day, she is very diligently praying to Saloon to protect her parents and Ophelia and all her villagers in the Feywild, like asking that she would keep everyone alive so that no more death happens. And I think she'll even acknowledge, like, I know you're, like, there's a lot of trouble right now, but, like, if you could, you know, type of thoughts.
Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Oh, guidance. It's not the best. I got a 13.
13. You feel like your words are at least heard. As far as whether or not they are granted or even responded to accordingly, it's hard to tell. But you at least feel like you have been heard with each of your pleas and the like.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know if there's even a way to contact anyone at the moment. She doesn't have sending or anything. But maybe she hopes that they can find a way to contact her when they make it safe, but we'll see. I also think in the early days when she's not working on the soul gems, she is sorry, the music was really weird, it threw me off. She's rage cleaning her house because it's like in disrepair.
Right.
So she like, it's kind of like, okay guys, I'm gonna take care of this, please don't talk to me. And she'll just like scrub the whole thing top to bottom. She tries to put everything back in order. In some ways it's like the thought of, this is for my parents when they come back. Everyone just seems so traumatized, but I think it also just kind of helps her clear her mind. And then after she's done, she would go ask Grail. She's going to ask Grail a couple things, but one thing she would ask him early on would be if he could help her maybe put up some wards around the house again to protect it while she's gone. Why are you saying that? Why is Gideon bowing his head in shame?
No, it was me and Mark. It's fine.
Okay.
I sent a message
you
to
can't
Lit,
do
but I
a
sent it
ward,
to-
can you?
No, you're fine. I sent it to Lit by accident, or to Mark instead of Lit by accident, and
Oh, that's
we were
funny. Oh my
we were
god.
laughing.
Oh, okay,
He
sorry.
denied my request, so that's fine.
So with that, as you were asking about I can certainly make sure that those happen. I will make sure that they are put on before you all leave, as to not accidentally trip anything.
Thank you.
And I will also make sure your parents are at least alerted before they do anything.
Yeah, that'd be great. Not a great homecoming.
No, I would not wish for them to come home and suddenly their house explodes. I would not wish that upon them.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be comedic. I'm being genuine. I do not wish that.
I also don't want that. We're on the same page.
Ding dong. Hey! Boo! Hey, so Rosa...
They're like exhausted and so sad, and they're like, at least we're home. And
It's-
they open the
It's
door
like
and
the ending. It's like the ending to Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Okay, so the house, so honestly, by probably day 3, the house is like way nicer. Everything's all in order. Her room's all updated and picked up. Your rooms are extra cozy now.
And
Help you
getting
clean.
upside down in a trap. My bad.
What
It's
did
find him
both
upside
of
down
you
in a
say?
trap, but
Oh
you
my
have to, like,
gosh!
yeah. He goes, can we clear all the traps, please?
Yeah, sure, sorry.
And I said I'd help you clean. That
Oh,
was what I
that's
did.
nice.
Fine.
Yay. You also might see little like crochet doilies everywhere now. Just different
Nice.
surfaces of the vicinity. You get the impression she does this during her watch, and she just had a bunch in her bag, and now she has somewhere to put them, so they're all over. She also will continue working on the translation of the book with much more ferocity than normal, because Thalos messed with her people, and now she really wants to know.
For that, I'll say go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Bardic inspiration, if it's a different day.
Oh, thanks! Bardic inspiration. Perfect. Sorry, my brain just blanked out. So it'd be +3. Oh my gosh, why can I not do math? I'm so sorry. 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 3 is 20. Got it.
It's spreading, folks.
I know.
There's a brain fog across the party tonight.
Help!
It's a good thing today is the downtime session, not last week. So with that, so 420, as you go ahead and do so, between like the little breaks of fixing the house up and things like that, and just this absolute ferocity, just that could only be fueled by wanting the justice, but also maybe a little bit of payback at the same time.
He's summer, baby. It's summertime.
Exactly. It's summertime. That is her catchphrase. With that, as you go ahead and do so,
Sun's out, guns out.
you are able to get a decent chunk translated, and a lot of this is written in a very egotistical manner, where he is praising his own intelligence for thinking up this equation. And largely what you're able to gather are several things, much of what you've already known. Soul gems are able to harness power, all that good stuff. And it does seem confirmed that, yes, he is trapping people within his pet, which is confirmed to be a Hydra at this point. He does confirm it, to almost use his pet as even further experimentation on how this can basically be used to learn lichdom. So it doesn't sound like he's a lich yet, but he's learning how to become one. And he has talked about meeting the Withering Oblivion, where it came to him in a bright light of sorts, and was helping gain this kind of knowledge, where he eventually met up with another individual named Eli Blackmore to learn further information about necromancy, as he was given all of his wife's, Eli's wife's, Brimma's notes about necromancy.
Did he mention why Eli would be so willing to work with him? That's a pretty big gift.
It is. Because he provided information on a very special book that could help him gain favor with Miracle. And see.
Oh, that was the information about the book?
Yep.
Oh. Did he say where he got that information?
Let's see. Scanning through my own notes.
Messing with my friends now.
Is this about Revenants' book?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sorry. There's so many books.
I think it's just 2. Right?
Yeah. No worries.
What's the ledger? It's trying to find notes. It's trying to find research notes.
I gotcha.
It's a lot of notes.
Yeah, there's a lot of notes. So it sounds like he managed to go ahead and gain the information about it from the Withering Oblivion.
Oh, the Withering Oblivion gave him that info?
Yep.
I wrote alert next to it. Okay. In my notes. Perfect. Anything else?
That seems to be the most of what you're able to gather.
Okay. See, how much time do we have? Do you want me to just tell you guys that I gave it to you, or do you want me to, or do you guys have any reactions you want to roleplay?
It's pretty intense stuff.
My hands on Resident's back and comfort him. Seems
Thank you,
distraught.
Gideon.
You look like
I
you took
almost
that
broke
pretty
down
hard.
there.
You're all right.
Would I have any thoughts of why the Withering Oblivion would know about this book?
Kalimvor. Right?
Yeah, but was Kalimvor and Neuralis buddies or something?
He's a god of death, isn't he?
Yeah, but were they buddies? Like, why would he know about Neuralis' secret book?
Make a religion check.
Bardic inspiration.
And if I remember right, there were multiple books that all were written too.
Oh, there were so
there are
many
different
books.
gods.
There
Different
you go.
gods.
So many books. I
Uh,
write down so much, and I am so confused. We'll sort it out after the game, but
23.
Okay, 23. You were able to gather that yes, they were allies and they were friends, and that's how he's aware of the book.
Or he went bad, right?
Before he potentially succumbed to madness is what you're thinking.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, I will let you guys know. She comes in like a flurry of notes.
Oh,
They're all organized and color coded.
Alizé tracks at the very least, and that's the only way I can narrate that.
She did it. Okay.
I had a feeling these all were connected before we found out.
I wonder why the Withering Oblivion chose Dallas to do all this. I guess maybe the most influential to connect everybody.
He knew about the cities, didn't he? Circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if he went through Greer, Greer would go to the most influential and someone who he knows is not on the up and up. Someone that would take advantage of it and use it.
Yeah. That
That's
makes
just through
sense.
Greer. Yeah.
How much have I translated? How much more do I have left?
You probably still have about half of the book left. A lot of it is just notes about arcane magic and necromancy and theories about lichdom and the like. So,
Okay.
and about failed experiments and things of that nature.
Anything that looks relevant to Rezavan, because he's always talking about necromancy, I'd
Right.
pass along the ones that are like obviously not horrifically inhumane.
Almost all of them are horrifically
Oh.
inhumane.
Okay, well maybe there's not much info I can give him, but
Just with you gather with how much this guy's talking about humanoid experimentation.
Oh, yeah,
Most
true,
of them are going to be horrific.
But Rezavan would be interested in potentially learning principles from that could be potentially used in other ways. So
yeah, I'll still show him. Yeah, she definitely is always like, I'm nauseous after she finishes like a translation session. And yeah, she will obviously tell everyone she'll keep working on it. Then the last thing I want to do is go to Grail and ask him for help with Tyler,
Yes.
our baby boy.
So, as you go ahead and do so, let's see. It's very strange to see something like that, to hear something like this happen. I imagine I should be able to assist in some capacity. As you go ahead, place him on the ground, if you will.
Okay, I'll even cast Speak with Animal beforehand and be like, okay, Tyler, I think we're gonna try and help you feel a little better. So he's really nice, okay?
Okay, I've seen him before. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's nice. Okay, you can trust him.
Okay.
Okay, and if you get scared, just look at me. Okay, just look at me. Okay.
Right. So, puts him on the ground. As you go ahead and do so, he reaches out to over the hand on Tyler. Holy light forms from it, and with that, he goes ahead and casts the spell, and eventually you see the magic go from his hand and on and into Tyler. And eventually, a few moments pass, you start to see it start to become impacted by it as bits of rat fur start to almost fall off as he starts to increase in size and bits of scales removed, almost get removed from him, and eventually starts to grow larger and larger in size and even start to eventually change shape. And eventually, after a few moments, you do see standing before you is a human man
Oh my
with
gosh.
shortcut brown hair, a 5 o'clock shadow, fairly well built frame, but definitely disheveled look at the same time. Grail makes sure to put a bit of a cloak over him.
Yeah.
But he looks, and he's just on the ground. He kind of covers himself
How
up.
old?
It seems to be about his mid-20s for a human.
Okay. The whole time, like, Rose is just like,
Is he hot?
is he hot?
I mean, yes. Well, okay, we'll roll to see. I rolled a 16. He's pretty hot.
Oh, dang.
I've had a hot guy
Okay.
on my shoulder this whole time. I never knew.
And as you go ahead and look, I don't know how to thank you. I know your name is. This is bizarre.
Wait, your name isn't Tyler anymore. What's your name for real?
He looks.
You guys can be here, by the way. I'm sure I would have taken you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Calm down, Alize.
This is also. I will say this is definitely not like the Beast reveal at the end of Beauty and the Beast.
Dang it.
It's not that where like oh hey, it's the Beast. Suddenly
Jeez.
face. Even as a kid, I was like, you look better as the Beast.
I know, he did look better.
It's true. It's true.
Even as like a 6-year-old
about that every
boy, I was
time.
like,
Huh?
I was confused.
Don't do it, Belle.
Anyway, but he covering up a little bit. My real name is Martin. I was once a mage. I hailed north of the Moon Sea. So my home is. It's been a while since I've been there. You can find me up in the Dagger Falls, north, so kind of north of the Moon Sea.
What happened to you? Why? I mean, hags, yes. What?
I don't remember much. All I remember is that my party, we were following a trail of hags. My party fell. I tried to run, and then I was cursed to look like this for the remainder of my days. It was their own sick, twisted fun, I guess. Killing my party wasn't enough. Now I needed to look like a rat.
Well, not remember, too. I mean... How long ago do you think that was? I'll, like, tell him the date.
That had to have been 10 years ago at this point.
10 year.
10 years, yeah.
Did you age?
I cannot tell. I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can take my robe.
He nods.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I wish I would have noticed sooner.
It was quite all right. I mean, it wasn't until we saw Isaiah that I even started to have memories of a hag or my past life.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were the smartest rat I'd ever seen, but, like, I thought that was just a fluke or something. yeah, the thumbs up just was phenomenal, but now it makes sense. I'm so sorry. Do you need help getting back, or what do you want to do?
I will find my own way. He looks over and goes, I imagine the people here in this temple seem to be fine enough. They can help me in any ways. You have done more than your fair share.
Here's 10 gold for you. It's not safe out there.
Here's 100 gold for you. Please. I like dump the something pile of gold on his head. Like, buy armor, do whatever you need to. Like, oh my gosh.
I just slowly take my 10 gold back when you give him the 100.
He goes, thank you. I'll see what I can do. Again, I can't thank you all enough. Gonna have to make my way northward to Dagger Falls through the Moon Sea, it seems like. That'll be a lengthy voyage, and this will probably go mostly to that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can have some more then. Just to get yourself established. Well, I'm saying it's going to be a long voyage. We're going to be going.
Didn't say anything. You're more than happy to go for it. Do not snap on me. That's more than your money.
No, I
give him the 10 gold right back.
give him another 25. That way I can round out my own books. Now I
Grail's
have an
just
even
watching us
800.
pile money on this poor man.
Dude, just get transformed into a rat. That's how you make money around here.
It's a big scam.
Hey, it's Gideon's new lawyer thing. Have you been turned into a rat?
Yeah.
You may be entitled to compensation.
Perfect. So,
Can you please write me and
yes.
let me know when you've made it back, okay?
Yes, of course. Where would I can write back to this state if that works?
Yeah, fine.
I'll do so.
Grail, could you tell me you have sending, don't you?
I most certainly do. I'll be able to assist you.
Thank you.
With that,
I ship it.
is there anything else you do for the remainder of the 10-day?
I think that's it, aside from housing. So, yes.
I'll say it's something to do now. She can go on a date with
the rat man.
Hey, I took you for a flight. You could at least take me for a date.
So,
oh my god.
So,
what was his name one more time? You said it, and then she was such shock I forgot.
Martin.
Martin, that's it. Okay.
Exotic.
Cool. I'm done.
And with
Thanks.
that, Gideon.
Yeah, trying to recover from that one for a second and rewind. Gideon, I think in the beginning parts, just with his anger bubbling over of Thalas and how it affected Rosa and her family, he's definitely catering to her, but it angered him a lot. So I think Gideon's nightmares, I think, returned a lot. And so he'd wake up tired.
Mm-hmm.
And it would seem like every time he'd try and do something in the city, he kept seeing them, like warped images of them in the nightmares. And he was kind of having like PTSD sort of stuff with that. So I think he would visit Lathander's temple.
Yes.
Try and pray a bit. He would end up taking a couple candles, probably one for each one of them. And then he would eventually like just kind of be wandering around town and find like a garden up on the hill overlooking the sea, because he always remembered we're always talking about wanting to travel the seas and see the different ports and things like that. And I think he would take that time to write more songs and really try and hone in that anger of not grief, but remembering and celebrating their lives and what they had, and focusing towards like what they're doing. So really trying to like take what he's learned so far and make it better and use that to focus in, especially because of his focus for wanting to serve Neuralis with that, right? With looking for that next sort of set to really master his anger and the grief. So after that first day, when he finally found the hill, he would take the first couple days and just walk the town, eventually ending up the night on that hill every night and watching the sunset and then returning. But he decided to just walk the town and remember what Revenant did. I think it was Arkin Bridge, maybe it was the one before. But when he just wanted to help people.
Yeah.
And seeing what Fisher's done and what the other people have done here, he would find just various people in need, whether it's hungry people or homeless that are, being joked, or, like whatever, like things like that, like people just in need throughout the city. And he would cater to that and either take time with undesirables or bring food to people or just knock on a door of a house that looks like it's in shambles and offer them gold. And so he'd end up spending about 50 golds worth just every day of just trying to help and just find the good, kind of like what he was telling Rosa, the good from the bad, and what can be rebuilt out of the ashes. And then he would work with Revenant on just talking about Neuralis and what that means, and using him as a soundboard for what Gideon wants it to be and how he wants to use it, and to continue to fight against the injustice and these evil people because they're putting down the people in need and the innocent. And so I think every night when he'd come back to the tavern, he'd find like the fireplace and the fire, and he would meditate on that and focus in on the fire raging himself, but without letting it consume him. He would hone in that power and try and find that connection to Neuralis, letting it calm him instead of grief him. So that would be his attempt to train towards a paladin.
Okay.
And then last thing, well, he would convince Alizé to take Martin out for a date at one point, and then help the others.
She says no.
Yeah, you really need to relax. You need to go out and have some fun. Take Alizé drinking at least once or twice. But then, if she would go, take Revenant out, or whoever else wants to go magic item shopping. Gideon's looking for anything that can help him not be mind controlled or held or wisdom saves or anything along those lines, because he's like, this is getting ridiculous.
So for that, just for experience's sake, you'll be able to definitely find a magic shop. And the same thing will be for Revenant. As you go ahead and do so, we can go ahead and figure that item out in between sessions. And we'll go ahead and go from there. But
He'll also be looking for like other trinkets and things throughout the city, because every city always tries to look for things that remind him of them or different keepsakes.
yeah,
Alizé will join you on the trinket hunt too.
Perfect.
as you go ahead and do so, you are able to find a strange item that definitely looks like almost like a candelabra of sorts. And it definitely looks to be almost like in the shape of like a strange 5-headed beast.
yeah, it kind of catches his eye. And he'll end up buying it. And that'll be
That'll be 15
something
gold.
he puts.
That'll be 15,
15 gold? Okay. And that's what he will every night put those 4 candles that he took from the Lathander temple to focus in on his goal to kill that beast and take the house down. Whether it's vengeance or revenge, he'll figure that out later. But
Perfect. So then, as the downtime comes to a close, on the last day where you all can plan your next move, all that stuff, you hear a knock at the door, and as you enter it, I'll open it, you find that it is the Goliath of the Temple of Tyr, adorned in more his priestly armor. Apologies that's taken so long, but between gaining further evidence, we'll be putting Fisher on trial here within the next 10 days or so. It will take a little bit longer. But between what you found and further investigations and testimonies, you've given us enough. And so we managed to procure various items that it seems like that we weren't necessarily using for your travels. And he hands over a bag. He goes, by our count, there is a potion of growth within inside. You can make objects potentially large or smaller. A potion of hill giant strength. Bottle of breath. It's almost as if you can do gust wind spells, I'm told, with it. A studded leather armor that helps increase one's defense. It's magical. Bracer and then looks like bracers of defense and a ring of necrotic resistance.
yeah, this is pretty good.
Thank you so much.
You all assisted us in great ways, and especially with some of you throughout the rest of the 10-day. And hearing everything that you've done, this seems like the only logical reward.
Much appreciated.
We really
Thank
hope
you.
that this is a good turning point for the city.
We shall see. But either way, you have all done a great good. And us at the Temple of Tyr want to see that kind of good rewarded.
Thanks.
That he gives a nod. And he makes his way out as you all divvy up the items as you see fit, which again can be discussed in between. And you all plan to make your way in whichever direction. And that's where we'll go in tonight's session. And that's where everyone goes ahead and levels up.
Yes.
So,
Amazing.
so effectively, you all woke up level 7 today. So
Yeah, so awesome. And I guess me and Alize can have our talk next
Yeah.
week, I'm assuming.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
No problem.
we'll plan for it.
We can pick it up there. But with that, we will go ahead and go around the table, starting with Alize.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what dice I roll.
Should be
It's a D10.
Yes, D10.
It's a 10.
Nice.
Yo, whoa.
Going Ranger still?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then Gideon.
Well, I've maybe predicted this, foreshadowed it quite a bit, but I think Gideon's gonna take a level in Monk. I'm just kidding, he'll go Paladin.
I was like, good luck making that multi-class word. That is like the most antithesis, like So, but yeah,
I'm a
Paladin.
wizard. I'm super smart.
So we don't have just a multi-class here, folks. We have a tri-class going on. Oh, that's gonna be fun to figure out in the layout.
So, oh my god.
A lot of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
stop.
don't ask. So go ahead and roll the d10.
I got a 7.
Nice.
Nice.
And Rosa.
Druid, baby.
Nice.
Ooh.
I think I'll get 4th level spells now.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Reroll ones.
6.
There you go.
Wow. I'm gonna go.
And Rezavin.
It's cleric this time around.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
Yep. An 8.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
Hey, we got some solid rolls here, folks. Everyone was above average tonight for their hit die. So you love to see it. So solid level ups. I'm actually very excited to see what happens with Gideon, because you actually get a fighting style, I think, at level 1. So
1 or 2.
it's like 1 or 2. It's paladins, they mess with it, but either way, gains to that level 1 paladin is gonna be a lot of fun, along with everyone else's stuff, because we got new level spells, level 7s. Very exciting. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining us. Fun session, a nice little breather from all of the intense little plot bits before we head into the remainder of this campaign. You're not gonna want to miss what comes next, folks. As always, thank you all so much for joining us. We're glad to have you along with this adventure. Until next time, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to official artists Rachel and Dee Lee for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.